Hello, I'm Angel, and this is Healthful Choices. I am on a mission to lose 80 pounds, and today I'm sharing 5 tips for distance walking that nobody else is talking about. I'm not a medical professional, and I'm not a professional athlete. I'm just a girl trying to lose some weight, but here are my 5 tips. Tip number 5. Document your journey. This doesn't have to be a YouTube channel or even taking progress pictures throughout your journey. It can be as simple as a log. The great thing about a log is that you can tailor it to meet your needs. What I would recommend doing is documenting your actual training for your long walk. Begin your log with the date that you went for your walk, the distance, the duration of your walk. I like to include a pace so that I know how fast I was able to walk. And critical for me is the weather. I like to know the temperature, the humidity, whether or not it was raining, misting, snowing. I like to keep track of the cloud condition. Then in a separate block, I keep track of the route that I went on and what I wore. This is good because a lot of people talk about gear. This is really great gear for 5K, not so good for longer distances. When I started out, I didn't have fancy gear. As you may recall, one of the excuses that kept me fat was I don't have workout gear, or I don't have enough workout gear. And I put that excuse to bed by wearing the exact same 2 outfits for months, every single day. And there are things that you're just going to reach for more often than not based on the weather conditions, and there are a lot of things that you can do to your kit to make sure that it works for other distances. But you're not going to know what you need to do or what to wear if you're not out there training for it. Keeping a log helps me understand that I am a morning person, but I'm not a cold morning person. I've always thought that I didn't like hot weather, but it turns out that my heat tolerance is a bit higher than I thought that it was. I didn't really know that intellectually, even though I was out there doing it, but looking at my log, seeing the temperatures and the distances and the pace that I was able to keep, I was able to get feedback in a really constructive way. Number 4. Take care of your feet. I know it seems rudimentary, but a lot of people don't talk about it. If you've been with me on this journey for a while, you know that when I was younger, and even now that I've returned to running and walking, I've never lost a toenail. There are people who will tell you that it is a rite of passage for endurance sports to lose a toenail, and that simply is not true. I personally think that there are some other issues that can come along with losing toenails. Some people don't experience those things. I'm not willing to risk it. I'm keeping all 10 of my toenails on my toes. And one of the best ways to do that is to keep your toenails trimmed. Having properly trimmed toenails can also reduce the likelihood of your toenails cutting into the flesh of neighboring toes. It can also help lengthen the life of your socks and your shoes. Do you have a tip that you don't hear other people talking about either? Leave it in the comment section below. I want to know. Tip number 3, take care of your foot muscles. Oh my goodness, the time to be thinking about plantar fasciitis is not when you have plantar fasciitis. That can sideline people for a significant portion of the training season. The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is I stretch my toes and my feet. You don't have to do anything special. You know what feels right for you and your feet. Just take a few seconds, first thing in the morning, stretch out your feet, wiggle your toes, flex and extend your feet, rotate your ankles, get the blood flowing, and then put your feet on the floor. There are a couple of exercises that have really benefited me. I like to put marbles in a cup. It's a simple thing, but it has made a difference for me. Another exercise, if you don't have marbles, is to take a towel or a piece of fabric, put it on the floor, and bunch it up with your toes. And as always, have a conversation with your doctor about what's right for you and your feet. Cross train. If you're training for a 10-mile walk, a 20-mile walk, a 50-mile walk, the best thing you can do is walk, but you can't just walk all the time. Walking will condition your muscles, but the best way to avoid injury during your walking is to have a total body conditioning workout regime. I really enjoy doing home workouts. 3 YouTubers whose videos I really enjoy are Val with Home Workout Health Hub, Sharon with Find Fitness with Sharon, and Kirsten with Kirsten Quick Fit. In the month of January, they are doing a collaboration. I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be 6 days a week, total body. But any time of year, you can watch their videos and get short videos that target a particular muscle group that you need to focus on for that day. Or if you feel like you're just ready to do something a bit longer and get in a total body workout, they have those too. You can really tailor a home workout to what you need. Maybe you're feeling a little sore in your upper body, so maybe that's a great day to focus on your lower body, or vice versa. There's always something out there to meet your needs and the time that you've allotted for your workout for that day. Shoes. People will tell you to buy great shoes for running or long distance walking, and I'm not here to undermine that advice. My advice is to buy a quality pair of shoes that you're going to wear every day during every other activity, like walking at the mall or going to work. We put a lot of emphasis on the gear that we wear to train, and we don't put a lot of emphasis on the gear that we wear to recover. Because my primary activity is walking and running, and my job requires me to be on my feet all the time, my feet are under a lot of stress all the time. Good shoes, or a decent pair of shoes with a pair of insoles, or even just an okay pair of shoes that you change out regularly, can make a big difference on how your feet feel. I started to notice when I was reaching like the 20-mile and beyond point that I was not having decent enough recovery for my day of training. I am at almost 20 miles and it's definitely starting to feel like I'm doing something. I was running into fatigue a lot sooner than I anticipated. My legs feel heavy. And when I switched to good shoes during the week, it made a huge difference in my performance on training day. My feet felt rested. My legs felt recovered. It was a game changer, and that is why it is my #1 tip. Don't underestimate the shoes that you wear every single day. I hope that you're having a great day and that you will have a successful week going forward. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.